So later, I I have friends that we used to after the bar after parties. Well, my friend, one of the girls that worked at his father's convenience store, a girl named Erin McKenzie. We all became friends, and she hung out at the same bar we all used to go to. Come to find out, I'm talking about wrestling, and she goes, "My fiance is a wrestler." I was like, "Your fiance is a wrestler?" I was like, "Who's your fiance?" And she's like, "John Cronus." I was like, "What?" I was like, I go, "I just was at the last ECW show." I go, "I follow them." I go, "I love that wrestling." That was the other I was into the ECW scene. So next ECW show, I go with her and my friends. She is VIP. She got to sit right behind where the ticket takers would be if you were at the dog track, that like VIP section.
Yeah.
So I was there, and after the show, obviously, got to hang out. So I met Cronus that night. After that, I'd come to the shows, and I'd end up just backstage talking with Perry and John. And so it's the IEBW Hall. Perry had blown out his knee 2 nights before, and that's right when he was about to sign with WCW. He was in a bad mood. I'm talking wrestling. He looked at me and said, "You know what? Shut the fuck up and just go and be a fucking pro wrestler. If I see you again and I don't find out you went to that school, I'm gonna fucking kill you." I was, I just walked away, and I go, that night I end up seeing Aaron. I go, "Hey, will you take me up Kowalski's on Tuesday?" Aaron took me up to Kowalski's on Tuesday, and from there, I went in there, seen some dudes wrestling, and I was like, "All right." And getting to meet Walter Killer Kowalski was so awe-inspiring. Shaking his hand, it was like still in claw hold form, and your hand like perfectly fit into like it was like it was shaped to just shake hands for real. Like shake, it was shaped for the thumb to be in there to shake the hand perfectly. And yep. And when he asked me how big I was, I told him how big. He goes, "No, you're not." I go, "I kind of know how much I weigh and how tall I am." And he's like, "No, you're not, God damn it. You're 6 feet, 7 inches tall, 302 pounds, and don't let anybody tell you different." So he looks back at me. He goes, "So how big are you?" And his eyes got so bright big. Thinking this guy's gonna fucking kill me if I don't say this. I go, "I'm 6 feet 7, and I'm 302 pounds, and ain't nobody gonna tell me different." He goes, "Good, I'll see you on Tuesday with my money." Well, it was Thursday because I was there on Tuesday. So I went back to the next class, and from there on in, I made as we'll get on in the show, in the interview, you can ask me more questions, but that's basically my introduction to pro wrestling. This year would be my 25th year, because I would have started in 1997. The reason why I remember all this is because the song at the time was 25 years old. My mother, God rest her soul. And I happen to be turning 25, and I just happen to be turning 50 this year. So I'm at that point.
Yeah, I actually looked it up. It said